Hello YouTube, and this is episode 3 of Skating with Portia, where we're not actually going skating. We have received this skateboard donated by a member of the Barho community. Thank you very much, whoever that was. The problem we have with this is that the wheels don't spin very well. So what we're going to do today is show you how you can change your wheels from being like this
to this.
Okay, so I have my skateboard and Portia has her brand new skateboard. And what I'm going to do is I will demonstrate how this works with mine, because mine is also a bit old and dusty and could do with a clean, and Portia's obviously needs to roll better. Now what we're going to be using today, we've got this thing, the T-shaped thing, which is known as a skate tool. That is general purpose useful thing. We've then got some WD-40, which I would like to point out is not for lubricating. Do not use WD-40 for lubricating things. This is only for cleaning. So we're going to clean the bearings using that. Then we've got a little pot for which is going to be a little WD-40 bath for the bearings. And then lastly we have some speed cream, bone speed cream. This is the actual lubricant. You could potentially use 3-in-1 oil or maybe even vegetable oil instead, but really this is pretty cheap and comes recommended. Bone speed cream. First thing we need to do is to unscrew bolts on the side. So for this we're going to use the side of the skate tool. I can never remember which side fits, but it's just putting it on and twist, and that will unscrew the bolt. And then we've got a washer as well, then that bit comes off. And then sometimes there's a washer on the other side as well, but then we're just going to do the same thing with all of the other bolts. This might be another reason why the wheels weren't spinning quite so well, because they're so tightly put on. But I'm sure that by the time we've finished with this, it's going to be a lot better. Okay, now in each of these wheels you can see that there is, you've got the bearing is actually inside, and so we need to get those off, and the easiest way to do that is to use the edge of here, where you just stick it in and then just a little bit twist it, and then you can wiggle it out like that, and that is one of the bearings. And so what we want to do is get all 8 bearings out, because there's two for each wheel. So we've now got all 8 of the bearings out, and mine look, as you can see, very dirty. Yours don't look quite so bad, but don't know how they are on the inside. So what we'll do actually is we'll do yours first, because yours look a bit cleaner. First thing to do is just stick all 8 of them into this pot. And try and get them as flat as possible, because then what you do is spray that all over them so that they are bathed in WD-40. inside them. Super. Then just kind of roll them around and give them a bit of a swish about in there, and that should get all of the dirt off of it. But what it will also do is any sort of lubrication that's already part of it, it will also get that off, which is why we need to lubricate it again afterwards. Okay. Yep. And then they should come out of that looking all shiny and clean. Okay, so I thought I'd also show you the inside of one of these. So I've just taken off the red bit. You can see inside there's a bunch of ball bearings, and there's actually another plastic bit inside of there. This is just like a dirt cover. But those are the bearings that make up the bearings, the ball bearings that make up the bearing. So, having now cleaned them with the WD-40, what we need to do is take the speed cream, and then we just squirt a little bit of that. Come out. Around the inside and outside of each bearing. And taking the covers off can help this as well. But the lubricant will find its way inside. And then I'm just going to turn them over. Then we can do the other side. Okay, so at this point we have we've WD-40'd and lubricated them, so you should be able to hold it in the middle and you'll be able to spin it. Well, it's spinning very well actually.
I don't think you can do it on the bearing yourself.
Spinning well. So I do have spinner upstairs, which I should get now.
Thank you.
So I've got here some spare bearings. You can see here that they've got an ABEC rating. So this says ABEC 9 and this says ABEC 5. It's got nothing to do with how many balls are inside or anything. It's just the standard to which they are made, apparently. And so I'm going to give you one of these. And I'm fairly sure you wouldn't notice the difference.
Yeah.
So that's spinning pretty well. So whichever was the damaged one, take that out and then I can go and bin. And you can have that instead.
Lovely, thank you.
Putting them back on is just the reverse of what we've done. So we'll take each bearing and just shove it inside. Here again you can use the skate tool to just shove it in really thoroughly. And once you've done one side, turn them over and do the other side. Now you'll see as well that your wheels have got a design on one side and then the other side will be blank. And so what you can then do is decide whether you're going to have the design on the outside or the inside. It doesn't matter, but I probably do them all the same way.
Yes.
So then have a look at where your washers are. You've got 4 washers, which look like they came off the outside. I've got 5 because I've got one that came off the inside as well. Which one? But you just put it all back on. Then, having got all the screws on, you just got them on finger tight at the moment. What we're going to do is take each one and then you tighten it up as far as it will go. And then at that point, if I try and spin it, it's just not going to move at all. So what we need to do is then untighten it just to the point where there's a little bit of wiggle, and you can hear it and feel it just shuddering slightly going that way, and that's when it's going to spin well.
Yeah.
So do you want to try that?
Thank you.
The thing to do is move it side to side, so you're going to wiggle it that way, and see if you can feel it wiggling.
Yeah, I can't get mine to stop.
Brilliant, so at this point we're done. Shall we go out just on a slope in Brighton? Very good, so we're just coming out to try out the new wheels. Not on anything particularly special, just going down a gentle slope and maybe the slope on the other side. So like before, remembering you're putting your weight on the front foot, and then once you put your weight on, then you push off. Very much. thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. 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 That's good enough.